with a Cause. The mission of Poet with a Cause is to bring people to the table of dialogue to freely discuss and eradicate racial prejudice, to create hearts moved to action to love one another. Through the vehicle of her poetry, and with the grace of God, Karen is determined to accomplish this end. Karen is not a sprezzaturous person. She lays it out there on the table for you. Karen has seen and experienced racial prejudice from a young age. Having grown up on the south side of Chicago in the 50s and 60s, she was in one of many hotbeds of racial conflict. Karen and her husband have 2 children, an adopted biracial daughter and a son by birth. Only in recent years did her husband discover that his heritage is primarily black roots on both sides. Today, Karen is responding to a recent incident where a 17-year-old black boy was shot and killed in Florida. Welcome, Karen, and tell us what your story is here.
Well, I'm going to do 2 things. First is reading that article that really touched me. And second, I'm going to share a poem that was written in 1977 and really has something to do with him. Who killed Trevor Martin? Who really killed Trevor Martin? We know that George Zimmerman, who had the nerve to say he thought black folks owed him an apology, and he also said that he would do it all over again because killing an unarmed black teenager was God's will. Pull the trigger. For the life of me, I can't stop equating him with the Polish nobleman in the movie Maverick, whose greatest desire was to kill an Indian. Substitute black for Indian. But did Zimmerman act alone? Or was he merely a fool of a much larger conspiracy? Who is responsible for the young black males created to George Zimmerman? Who really killed Trevor Martin? A really justice system in America. You know, one that would never have arrested Zimmerman in the first place had it not been for public outcry that subsequently published Zimmerman for the kind of zeal usually found in child beating to eating vegetables. We are talking about the same justice system that threatened a black woman to 20 years for firing a warning shot to keep her abusive husband, who had a protective order at bay. Miss Lynn apparently more harm in the air which she fired. Zimmerman shot to young Martin. Miss Alexander's case has become some sort of justice, but runabout Cypress people. He was it was defending himself with a penknife against 8 gang members. Who really killed Trevor Martin? It was the media that black folks in general and black males in particular, to the extent of Zimmerman feel profiled and killing Trevor. During the hurricane, Katrina killed black, and National Guard was sent to rescue people who ran towards them for help. And of course, this demonstration of black males goes all the way back to slavery, the justification of the rape of black women. Who really killed Trevor Martin? Could have been almost the countless slugs and zombies who had been so humiliated by the, say, no value in human life, and crowds of young folks to kill somebody to further a black life. Perhaps it is the power that be creates the commonly referred to as the project to separate society and the railroad tracks where people are heaped on top of each other, and that is a violence to black, to and once it's sufficient, these Frankensteins, I'm speaking of Chicago now, who has been the bloody victim, and to give the 12 killed and 360 wounded over the weekend value in black life. It's William Briggs, and here's the poem. How did you choose the colors, Lord? Green grass and trees, black and yellow bumblebees, pale blue skies, deep blue rivers, oceans, and streams, colors blending so beautifully. And as the sun sinks into the sea, orange against blue, colors chosen by you. Brown tree trunks, golden wheat and corn, wildflowers you adorn with majestic crowns of every color. How did you choose the colors, Lord? The colors of our skin, white for me and black for him. It seems those are the only colors anyone would protest. Not the splendors of fall, not the spectrum in a raindrop. When will mankind stop and look around, see the sky and see the ground, see all the different colors, and just let the colors of skin blend in with everything else?
Thank you, Karen, and thank you for your words. That will be our program for today. Thank you, everybody.